We're now 2 years out from the defamation trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. And now Johnny Depp is wading back into the dating world. And he's recently been seen with a new rumored girlfriend of his. And a lot of people are saying that she's a big red flag, primarily because they think she looks like Amber Heard. They think that Johnny Depp is going for Amber Heard 2.0. And at first, people didn't know who she was, but her identity has now been confirmed. She's a 28-year-old Russian beautician and model named Yulia Vlasova. This is 2 years after the defamation trial. He's finally ready to open his heart back up to a woman again, and they're worried that it's going to be another situation with a younger, crazy chick with BPD who ruins his life. And I think that is not unlikely. He doesn't have a great track record.
Some guys just like
crazy chicks. Yeah. Sometimes
you know what it is?
You gotta just let him do what he wants to do.
I think what it is he found the edge, right? He's like, I've made it all the way to the woman who craps in your bed. Now I have to stay just to the right, just to the inside of that box.
Yeah. Maybe now he knows exactly the right amount of crazy that he should be looking for.
The hot to crazy ratio.
The hot to crazy ratio.
Yeah,
he's reached the perfect medium.
He's like, she'll throw things at me, but she won't crap in my bed. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Colonel Kurtz, friend of the show, tweeted about this. She said, y'all will be mad at me if you want, but Johnny Depp's new girlfriend seems like a frying pan to the fire situation. It's not a good sign that she looks like Amber Heard either. I could also bring up the old fool's adage, but that's most men in Hollywood these days.
What? A fool and his money? Or
I don't even know what adage she's talking about. But if you look at pictures of her, can you pull up the paparazzi photos that they put in these articles? I looked closer at her. I don't think she looks like Amber Heard.
I don't either.
In fact, I think it's a downgrade, to be honest. At first, everyone thought that she was 24, which would make her younger than Johnny Depp's daughter, Lily Rose Depp. That is not true. She's 28.
There's Amber.
Yes. I mean, come on. Amber Heard is prettier than the new girl, but
I mean, Amber's got like the deadest eyes.
She was higher on the hot scale and the crazy scale. Look, sometimes you got to make compromises.
These are the eyes of a woman who knows she's going to be throwing a cup at you later.
Yeah. There were some photos of them that were extremely telling if you do the green line analysis. But you know,
look at those. She even wears the glasses that he likes, right? She's perfect for him.
She's hanging out with him while he's on tour. But what do you guys think of the age gap? He's 61. People thought she was 24. She's actually 28, as far as I can tell. Is that
I'm sure they
kind
have
of weird?
He's older than her parents.
To anyone? He is older than her parents? Yeah, for sure.
It says her mom's 60 and her dad is 57.
This is just what's going to happen, right? Like, Leonardo DiCaprio is doing it, and what's the other one that we recently talked about? Tobey Maguire is also dating a younger woman. 28 is, like, old in Leonardo DiCaprio's book.
Yeah, so he's like, whoa, man.
Johnny Depp is definitely playing it safe.
Like, what they need to do,
woman.
They need to do a skit where Leo's like, wow, you're into grannies? Like, dang.
I think that he's just, like, relaxing at this point. Like, I
mean, if he was relaxing, he would find somebody who has less potential to be on the hot, crazy scale.
No, like, when you have a high-powered career, you can't afford to have a crazy chick ruin your personal life. Now, he's in a new movie about a gibberish-speaking puffin. That's his next film that's coming up.
Yes.
He said he invented a language to voice the title character in Johnny Puff Secret Mission, playing in theaters this weekend. Look, he's in the twilight of his career and his life in general. He's going to settle down with a chick who's moderately hot and crazy. And that's just his type. I said this the whole time. People got mad at me for saying this, actually. I said that, probably Amber Heard being crazy is, what attracted him to her in the first place. And if someone tells you who they are and you ignore the red flags, like, I mean, I'm not saying that he deserved to get physically abused or anything, but he knew what he was getting into, essentially.
He made the value judgment that was what he wanted.
You can't be Captain Save-A-Ho for every person that enters willingly into a toxic relationship.
Look at his
Sergeant
dating history.
Sergeant Save-A-Ho.
I mean, beyond Amber Heard, look at his dating history. Winona Ryder,
At least she would just steal stuff off your bedside table.
It seems like the most sane woman he dated was the woman he had kids with.
You know, everyone thought that he was going to be dating Camille Vasquez. That never happened.
She was already married.
Yeah, well, I mean, she probably had her chance to pounce on that
opportunity. Didn't you see the way he got her phone cord for her?
Didn't you see the way that he pulled out her chair in the courtroom?
The way he held the chair.
They had something special.
Somebody should make a video like that for Alec Baldwin and his lawyer.
The thing is, she was hot, but she wasn't crazy enough for Johnny Depp.
Yep, yes. She had her shit together too much.
He's like, you've got a career. You're a serious person.
You're married.
I'm not.
You're too stable for me.
He's like, the married part is
that's actually
cool.
exciting.
He's like, the married part it gets me going, but the rest of it, you know.
No, the craziest theory is that he was still hooking up with Amber Heard throughout the entire defamation trial.
See, that's what they should make. That should be the alt history version of this. Would be like the Lifetime movie where they're like hooking up in like the back in like the judge's chambers.
Yeah.
How do we react as a society if they get back together?
Well, I mean, all the goodwill
they get married.
All the goodwill that Johnny Depp brought back to.
I think that the tension in the courtroom really could have rekindled some of their love. Yeah. And everyone knows, like, Fairfax, Virginia, they say that Paris is the city of love. Fairfax, it has nothing on Fairfax, Virginia.
I heard Ohio is for lovers and Fairfax, Virginia.
Yeah,
Fairfax
exactly.
is for lovers.
Exactly.
That's
and then after the trial concluded, people thought that Johnny Depp was dating his French tutor, the redhead chick.
Yeah, I mean I guess
that didn't work out either.
He could have been working to bring redheads back to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Right? He's trying to save the redheads. I mean, the thing is, in all the clips that I ever saw of him, he always seemed so timid and, quiet. So maybe he needs a loud personality to match him.
Johnny Depp?
Yes.
Yeah. He's a tortured artist at the end of the day.
He's like, I need somebody to like me in my scarf.
Him and Lana Del Rey should get together.
Me and my scarf.
That's a good idea.
That would be two tortured artists.
Actually,
She seems a little crazy.
Iconic.
Like keep him excited. Just enough, not too much. No poop in the bed.
She's too old for him.
Yeah, but she's looking hotter than ever these days since she got on that Ozempic.
She can be like
not confirmed.
She can get him some Ozempic, and they can go on the Ozempic together.
Yeah.
I just, I mean, the thing is, because of what happened, his dating life will be a point of interest for the rest of his life. So everyone that he dates will be under the microscope even more than even the average celebrity girlfriend is.
I just, throughout the trial and after the trial, I never understood why people were like portraying Johnny Depp as this like angel walking the earth. Like he's never done anything wrong. He is this perfect saint who I'm sure never made any mistakes in his relationship. And it's like, no, like they were a couple of Hollywood celebrities in a coke-fueled toxic relationship, which was almost certainly mutually destructive. Mm-hmm. And he knew what he was getting into with that relationship. Of course, I am not saying that he deserved to get physically abused, but to pretend that he is the perfect victim in that situation is insane, in my opinion. And he's likely going to keep repeating the same patterns that led him into that relationship in the first place, given that after a certain age, you really can't change your habits.
But also, like, she's like a beautician, so she's not like a front-facing camera person.
That's a good sign.
That's a good sign, right?
Like, might keep her more in check for a while.
He likes.
But I was
fake
analyzing
look.
her photos, and I don't know. She seems like she very much likes attention, and she's gonna easily assimilate
on a
to
private
this
jet in there
lifestyle of being Johnny Depp's girlfriend. So hopefully she can do both and like still have his best interest at heart and not just bleed him dry like Amber Heard kind of did. Not monetarily.
One of the photos is her on a private jet. Who knows where she was flying, but it could have been Dubai.
If there is a photo of a woman on a private jet, wholesome isn't usually what you're gonna get.
Can you afford the PJ on a beautician license? I don't think so.
So guys, he might just like the crazy, and we just gotta
accept that.
Yeah,
like
we can't.
He liked it. Come on, like when he was dating Amber Heard, there was clearly a thrill and an appeal to that.
Sorry, Russian beautician and model. So she's both.
You missed
the
model part.
So
she was probably getting flown out to Dubai and have questionable things done to her. For a certain price tag.
Never happens.
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.